Hey guys, and welcome to my glyph guide for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. Alright, this first glyph is in the Centro district, and you're going to want to go to the Pantheon. Come on. There we go. Alright, so go to the front of it, and then run inside. I'm not sure if you have to have it rebuilt or anything, but I do. Once you're inside, turn around, look back at the door, look up, and turn on your Eagle Vision, which is Y, or I don't know what it is on PS3, but it's the top button, I think. Don't quote me on that. But anyway, in this game, all you gotta do is get to them, and then you actually climb in them instead of Assassin's Creed 2, where you just had to be near them and press a button, I think. But yeah, so this one, I just stand here. It's my first glyph, and I had no idea what I was doing. But you're supposed to run towards them. Don't just stand there like me. This should be out in, I'm hoping, 2 parts, and then the truth ending. I've already found everything. The truth ending's pretty sick. But, this should be out in 2 parts, and if it has to be, it'll be in 3, and then the final video at the end will be out on its own. This should all be going up now, as this is, all these will be rendered tonight, and then put up while I go to sleep. But yeah. I skipped most of the dialogue because for the essence of time, but if you guys want to listen to everything they say in each cluster, I'm sure there'll be some pretty cool information in there. Alright, so this first thing you gotta do, just choose all the paintings I do. I don't think everyone's glyphs are in the same order, so you have to look at my painting. You can't just choose the same order I do. Yeah, I believe for that one you have to choose everybody that's sitting on a chair above people, not doing anything. Alright, this next one is chess piece. Move your pawn from 2E to 4E. Pretty simple. Most of the chess ones are really easy. Alright, blah blah blah. More cryptic stuff that Ubisoft seems to love. Quarantine zone. For these ones, there will be anywhere from 2 to like 80 red dots, like on the last one on the screen, and you have to scroll over them, and they will always be in the same spot, so just look where they are in my video, and they'll be there in yours. But your thing will turn red if you don't get to the second one in time, so you gotta find them quick. This next one is at the Palazzo Sanitario, I believe, or at least it's at the bottom right. Yeah, Palazzo Sanitario. This is at the back side, and it's at the bottom of the Centro district. So head to the back where I showed on the map there. Climb up here, and I think I turned on Eagle Vision right away. Yeah, right there. This one, you have to get onto this plank, and then climb onto the side of the roof, and then drop down and hold your grip button. For Xbox, it's B, as you're dropping, just to make sure that you grab the ledge of the glyph. Every glyph is like into the building, so they're pretty hard to miss. Watching me fail trying to get down to the glyph there. But anyway, so just run into the box, and we're gonna continue on. Cluster 2. I have like 4 achievements left to get in this game. I really want to get them. Alright, so this first one is one of those spinny things from Assassin's Creed 2. And the first picture you get, you're going to want to spin the first ring to the left 4 times, the second ring to the right 2 times, the third ring to the left 3 times, and the fourth ring to the left 4 times. I know I fail here because the text guide I was following was wrong, so I had to correct myself. If you don't understand what I mean by first, second, third, and fourth ring, is you start on the first ring, and the second ring is found just by pressing up once. And to change its angle, you have to go left or right on your left thumbstick. Alright, so once you've got it lined up, you move on to the second one. And the second ring, you must move the first ring to the right 5 times, the second ring to the right 5 times, the third ring to the left 4 times, and the fourth ring to the left 2 times. Alright, I think there's one more of these puzzle thingies. Alright, it's coming up right here. For this one, you're going to want to spin the first ring to the right 3 times, the second ring to the right 4 times, the third ring to the left 5 times, and the fourth ring to the right once. Oh boy, I was taking forever to do this one. Don't worry, in the later ones I go quite a bit faster. Okay, moving on. This last one, or second last one before the lineup thing, is a chess where you're going to want to move your pawn to 2F, or from 2F to 4F, and yeah, right here. So that one right there. And the last one we have left for this cluster is another one of those red dot things, except in this one there's actually 2 instead of just 1. Okay, there's one middle left and bottom middle right. Next we're going to move on to, where are we going? We're going to, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. We're going to move on to the Rosa and Fiore, which is middle left of the Centro District. Just head to here on your mini-map, put a custom marker, and this is where you got a hay bale behind you and you're looking up. On the left hand side of that taller tower-ish thing, I guess you could say, is your glyph. Just climb up the building, climb to the top, drop down, and there it is. Okay, so once you're inside, your first task is to find a you got a group of pictures in front of you and there's a white castle picture with a flag on it, and you gotta zoom in on the flag because that is where the Abstergo emblem is. Lots of conspiracy in these things. Like, if any of these were real, that would be mind-blowing. Okay. Here it is. Access denied, oh no. Yeah, far right picture. There's your White Castle. Drag your left stick over to the flag right there. Zoom in. Select, and we're onto this passcode. Now, just put your passcode in exactly as how I do, and then press A to submit. Okay, so once you're done that, we're gonna access granted. We're gonna move on to the next one, which is another chessboard where you have to move your pawn from 4F to 5E to take over the black one. That's kind of racist. Not really, but I have nothing else to talk about. You can slow that down and read it if you want. Okay, here's the chessboard. Right side pawn, which is moved up, just take over the black one and you can move on. And lastly, for this cluster, we have some more red dots you gotta find. One is middle top right and middle bottom left. That's the best way to say it. Okay, last one for the Centro District is on top. It is the Santa Maria del Micarlo or something. And it is on the tallest tower on the right hand side. Once you're in front of it, just look up and eagle vision, you can see it. Climb the building, pretty basic. If you don't know how to climb a building, you shouldn't be playing this game. Yeah. Grasp onto the little bar hanging across and then climb onto the thingy-majiggers, I guess we'll call them. I don't know, if I ever saw stuff all over a building, I'm pretty sure I'd want to climb it too. Okay, so last cluster for this video. We're going to start off with some more pictures like the first cluster, except anything to do with machines and robots, so just choose the ones that I do. Oh boy, these loading screens take forever. Not really a loading screen, just cinematic screen. Some crazy 3D work right there. Yeah, use your pictures. Alright. So once you've gotten those, we're going to go to another puzzle, except this one actually changes thingamajigger. Apples, oranges, pears, cucumbers, radishes, carrots, spinach, dates. I don't know why it's listing a bunch of random things, I'm not sure. Okay, this is another spinny puzzle, except the difference is that it actually changes its picture for some odd reason. But the way to solve it is first ring right once, second ring left 4 times, third ring right 4 times, fourth ring right 1 time. And now we got, what is it? Another chessboard. Move your pawn from 2G to 3G, like a 3G phone. You know what I'm saying? See what I did there? Yeah. Okay. Now this is some new stuff here. We haven't encountered this before. Audio lines. There's boxes on the left-hand side you have to choose, and you're gonna want to choose the first 2 boxes, and then just leave it, and it will go on its own. You don't have to press anything else after that. For the last part of this cluster, we go to the red dots. And these ones are top, middle, and bottom, middle. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and look out for the next part. Should be an annotation coming up soon if you're not watching this right after it's released.